Go.
All right, so welcome to the first episode of the podcast with me, Kyle Pazzo, and
Me mixed MA yo.
okay, so this is just an introduction episode. It's the first time we're doing this, so just expect some mistakes and some just uh, technical difficulties. Let's say that. So yeah, it's obviously going to be all Mixed's fault since he's the one recording, but just
Fuck you.
we're not gonna talk about that. All right. So let's begin. So first of all, what is this podcast? Actually, I have to say I won't be
I
the one answering.
so
Mixed, explain
uh
the podcast.
I was so back on home, yeah, old server. I was very bored, so I was like, yo, why don't we make a podcast and it's gonna be cool and I can talk about everything I want. But it didn't turn out like that. It turned out that a certain Tunisian funny man was like censoring
Oh
me,
my god.
and it was very unfunny. And if I wanted to talk about the topic that I want to talk about, he was like, "Yeah, no, because that's not good for our reputation." So I just fucking stopped doing the podcast because I was like, yeah, fuck you. Why should I listen to you if I'm not having fun? I did this because I want fun and not to fucking, I don't know, do as you want. So I asked Kai, and Kai was like, yes, yes, mixed, why not? And after a few months, maybe five, we came to this, and yeah, that's how I came to this podcast and how I
Actually,
yeah.
actually, it's more than 5 months, but I'm
Oh,
going to go over that part soon. Just continue.
yeah, well, and since then I planned this with Kai. Actually, it was mostly Kai. I was just like, yeah, I don't have time like every week. And today I was like, yeah, why not? Kai said, you wanna? I said, yeah, why not? Okay. And first we wanted to start at 3 p.m., but then kinda late, and then we did it at 4. I mean, this is just for today
Yeah,
because we
it's just a
it
test.
was just a test, yeah, it's just a test. So maybe like the next time it could be at, I don't know, 7, 8 p.m. or maybe 6. I'm talking CEST, by the way, like
I
Central
mean, it's
European
very
Summer Time.
flexible.
Yeah, maybe it's
The point
one day
is, yeah,
it,
it's
it
going to
could
be very
it,
flexible.
it
But
could
also
be
consider that both of us are European, so we're going to maybe on some days, on some specific episodes, we're gonna struggle to have a good timing for American people. But we're going to try our best with by
American
trying to make the episodes
people.
on the evenings. Today we couldn't have done that, so we just decided to just go with it since it's just an introduction episode, and we don't expect many people to just come in here. But it's fine. That's really all there is to say on the topic. But I want to add that regarding the development of this, it I have to say, first of all, my own perspective on what happened back in the server that Mixed mentioned. Yes, this podcast is essentially its spiritual successor, and the previous podcast was called Homecast,
Suncast,
I believe,
Suncast,
Horizoncast. I don't remember, but
Suncast. I still
anyway,
have all recordings.
it was a podcast that was very enjoyable, but the issue was that the server that hosted it was so
Mentally
not into
deranged.
the podcast. Like we didn't get the support that we needed. We tried to get the support there. We tried to do so many things with it, but we were stopped by the fact that the people in it didn't want to have their server to be too much focused on the podcast. So we were like, okay, fine, we'll continue this. But then later, when uh, I reopened Dynamus, I offered to Mix to move his podcast ideas to Dynamus. So we started the project called Dynamus Podcast. And the funny thing is, this was supposed to come out last year, but we kept moving it and moving it and changing it and moving it and changing it to the point that it's actually quite unrecognizable from the original idea. Like originally, this was supposed to be a team, a big team of people in one big podcast, and with a consistent schedule and a specific time length of each episode and a bunch of other things. Honestly, it was just a mess to get and try to make an episode actually come out. So we just went for this year. We just went and said, "Hey,
Kai,
we don't
your
have the
microphone is
experience,
spacing out,
so
Kai.
why should we just do that?
Kai,
And why shouldn't we just
Kai,
make a fun uh, podcast that you
Kai,
enjoy without having to worry for schedules and people to actually
Kai, Kai.
wait, what? I can't hear me. Oh my god, yeah, technical.
Kai.
Uh,
Yeah, dear viewers,
I'm fixing it.
you can see
Wait.
the competence of Italians in this very podcast. It's as they say, it's quite common.
It's kind of
It's very common. Like back then was tanks breaking down, now it's fucking microphones. And OCS campaign PG-13. I don't care. Bro, if we can just censor it, man. There's nothing about it. I mean, I won't, but you know, no, no, he's gone. That is.
Oh,
Can you hear
what
me
the
now?
fuck?
Can you hear me now?
What? Yes, I'm sorry.
Well, you know, I was screaming at you because you were spacing out. Your microphone, like it cut out every like 2 words. So
Oh
basically
no.
half of the stuff you said couldn't be. It was really like you were
It ruined
speaking
everything,
like,
didn't it?
like you were underwater. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hello, I'm under the
We're
water. Please help me.
honestly at this point we'll probably cut that part off from the actual recording, or we're making like a bloopers thing. But you know, I'm just gonna re-explain, but like shorten everything. Essentially, there was this other server that had this other podcast, but then this podcast uh, wasn't really seen as a good thing by the owner of the server because he didn't want it to become the main thing of the server. So after a while, when Dynamus reopened, the Dynamus Community Hub reopened, offered to Mixed to work on a new podcast. The original podcast was the Dynamus podcast, and it was supposed to be very different because it was supposed to be much more professional.
Man,
But that's
this
it.
is peak professional. I don't know what you mean.
No, but like we were supposed to have like actual scheduled episodes and
Peak professional. Peak. This is as professional as we can get.
To be fair, this is the podcast. There is no other podcast like
no,
this.
it's
no
the,
one
no,
can
no,
compete.
No,
The. Okay, great. So there's nothing much. There's nothing else to say about this topic, really. So, is there any questions from the current audience, which is, by the way, just 2 people?
Yeah, those 2 people.
This is something that we'll do.
Those 2 people. Oh, You see, I had a match yesterday, and we were playing against like the top one of our league, and we got our ass handed 7-1, but like we were playing very good. Like even after the match, they were like, "Yeah, so you are the most annoying team we played against. Annoying in the sense of you were good, but like the first two goals were like the most lucky and most like it wasn't even it was undeserved for them." And then it was 2-1. We were like, okay,
Uh-huh.
we can get half time with 2-1 against the best team in our league. And then they just scored the most luckiest hit, 3-1. And then after half time, okay, we're like, okay, we can still get 3-3. Nah! 46th minute, 4-1. 1 minute after that, 5-1. 20 minutes after that, 6-1. Last minute, 7-1. Nice.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie,
but
that's
you know
actually
what?
quite insane.
But you know what? The last games they won the last games like 14-0, 15-0, 10-0, 11-0.
Damn.
And we were also the only team that in the first match against them, we were the only team to not lose. We made a draw. I don't even know how.
Wow. Okay. That's actually quite impressive.
But yes.
That's actually quite
So
impressive.
so
So I'm going to answer to the question made by user. Wait.
USR.
User and you. Oh, it's user. Hello, user. So I'm just gonna say
PC.
it's been a pretty good day so far. It's just a little bit tight as a day. I mean, I have a bunch of things to do after the podcast, so but overall it's pretty nice. I'm glad this thing just started today. Hopefully it will become a bigger thing by each episode, which is something I want to say. This is just the beginning. We want to build back better. No, yeah, that's a Biden reference, obviously. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so we plan to make this better and better by every single episode. By Dark Brandon moment.
Joe
Joseph
Biden.
Biden.
Joe Biden. Joe
Joe
Biden.
Biden.
Wake up,
Joe
Joe
Biden.
Biden. 9/11 2012. Wake up, Joe Biden.
Okay, so yeah, we're planning to make it better by every episode, and one of the things we are planning is to make a category for this podcast so that people do have various channels in which they can like share ideas for topics and an announcement channel for us to announce the various episodes and to do polls. Yeah, and also to do polls about the topics and things like that. Uh, so we want to get like people to be invested, just not just be like listening to the podcast and that's it.
Yes.
No,
Funny people talk.
we want. I mean, yeah, we're also gonna have guests, so that's also going to be cool.
Yeah, boys, don't worry.
Funnily
I'ma
enough,
get you the coolest guys you can ever imagine.
yeah, same. I also have plenty of connections to go by, and funnily enough, one of the people in the current audience is one of the people I consider to bring in one of the episodes. And I'm talking about you, Kamefin.
Yo,
Like, I
Campin,
think
give me shout out. I
it,
need
it would
subscriber.
be. No, but I think it will be really cool to have one episode with the topic of mapper competitions and things like that. Because you were involved and you're still involved. I think it would be cool to talk about that in one episode.
Yo, and that on like
And
mapping. You know, I have this funny little Terraria series. It's like
yes,
it's been you know, I I was like, yeah, bro, I'm working on doing it like 2 days ago, and I did I like I went into Camtasia and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna finish scene 2. I edited one text and then I was like, yeah, okay, I did my part.
Mhm.
I didn't. I just
One text.
yeah, one text, and then I was like, oh well, this is so hard, man. Nah, I can't. Fuck. Well, I did everything I can.
Wow.
And it's funny because it's the best fantasy series mapping series ever made. And it also
Yeah.
features my schizophrenic self. But yeah, that's about that.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. We shouldn't elaborate on that, at least for this episode. I think the viewers will understand your
Yeah, but do you know
personality
what? Do you know what?
by the future episodes.
Do you know what that series also has implemented? It has Minecraft lore in it, and that leads us to the next topic.
Wait.
The Minecraft server.
Wait. Yeah. So for whoever doesn't know, who's in the audience, we have a Minecraft server. That was a terrible transition. I agree.
It
but
was the best. That was the best.
Okay, it was the best. All right. Fine.
It was the transition.
Oh, that's true. It was the transition. Yeah. All right. So, honestly, I feel like I do have a joke in my mind, but I'm gonna say it later. For now, I do have to say this. So this podcast is actually going to have soon enough. I'm gonna talk about the specifics in one other day, but it will have sponsors, and one of those sponsors, at least for this first episode, is Victor SMP. Victor SMP is the perfect Minecraft SMP for you and your friends. It's currently just on Java 1.19.2, but it's going to soon be upgraded to 1.20 as soon as modifications like Optifine and one of the members actually joined. One of the members of the team. So I have to stop. Wait. Okay, there it is. Show requests.
Kai, where are you reading this off, by the way?
I'm not reading it anywhere. I'm just making it up.
Nice script.
I'm making it up.
Yeah, he's making it up, bro. You're like, it's like streamlining. This is the favorite server. Shut your
Yeah, I know. My mind is literally so streamlined into sponsoring and making partnerships that it just comes automatic to me to do in a podcast.
So
it's
sure.
Insane.
So true, King.
So back to the sponsor. So Victor SMP is a great server for your friends, and you can enjoy it by joining our server, Dynamus Community Hub, below.
I'm being so advertised too.
Oh, please show this on the video. It's funny.
Everything is retarded. Everything is retarded. Yes, so true. Everything is recorded. I mean, man, I am just wasted today, man. What the hell is wrong with me? I wanna say recorded, and I say retarded.
The voices are getting louder.
The voices,
okay,
the voices.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, we do.
It's okay.
Okay. Oh, okay, I got it.
Oh wow, you know the voices? The voices! How many hours of sleep I got? Wait, I slept at 2 and I woke up at 8. I woke up at 8, yeah, 6 hours, yeah. Yeah.
Buy my fucking merch, yeah.
You have no merch. Your merch is my
so,
channel.
I was going to say this joke before, and I'm gonna say it now. So this podcast it has one
Donut
German
fucking keyboard. Donut.
No.
Donut.
Yes, I am not German, man.
Yeah.
I am 100% Turk, as you can see on
Yeah,
my
you live in
wall.
Germany.
Nah, man,
live in
I live
Germany.
in Kreuzberg.
Shut up.
That
No, wait.
that-
The point I want to make. The point I want to make is
I
one
found
German,
out-
one Italian. We need Japanese person to join the podcast.
Yeah, let me just pull up and go to Japanese mapping and be like, yo, bro, you wanna make a funny World War II reference? Yo, bro.
Yes! Let's play Holy
I-
4 in the podcast.
I want
As
to
the
play Horde for
Axis.
now.
Please, Kai, please. The voices, they want me to silence you,
The
Kai.
voices are getting
They
louder.
want me to silence you,
God.
Kai. Shut up, please. The voice is Donut. The
Donuts,
voice
can
is
you-
Donut.
Voices.
Donut,
Donuts, you-
activate crisp or something, man. What? Help me.
It's already on.
What? How? Oh no.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
To get back to oh man, my you know, as a gym shark, you know, I'm a gym boy. My left forearm like hurts like shit. I
Lies.
have no idea why. Donut, how much do you weigh?
I forgot.
Yeah, well, that's just a skill issue.
Wow.
So before Ramadan, I weighed like I was weighing like 70, I think. I was like, yo, okay, that's not cool. And after, I only weighed like about 65, less than my 12-year-old cousin. And
Years old.
yeah, I'm so very sorry, man. You know, playing Counter-Strike really fucked up my accent. Because before I played Counter-Strike, I had a normal English accent, and then I adapted the Russian language, you know, the Russian English accent.
Oh no.
And
Oh no.
and it
Oh
was
no.
like,
Oh no.
hello, my friend, how are you, man? Yes. Oh, you wanna go B? No, bro, let's rush A. Yes, bro, yes. And everyone like saying, oh, you have the biggest Turkish accent. Bro, that's not a Turkish accent. The Turkish accent is what Varot has. And I am not Varot. Varot hasn't. Varot has a Turkish accent. I have like a camping.
I mean, to be fair, you weren't. Wait, were you born in Germany?
Yeah.
Because I think you were. Yeah. So that makes sense. It explains things. In the meantime, for audience, what the fuck? How did we get? How did we get for audience? Wait, what?
Well, that's the power of autism by me. I'm just that based.
By the way, guys, you can actually use the chat in the main stage.
Wow.
Just go on main stage and click the chat.
What was I wanted? Oh yeah. I forgot
Oh,
again.
Diamond Oreo.
What is a diamond Oreo, man? I only like emeralds, man. Diamonds whack as shit.
Diamond, you can actually join.
Diamonds whack as shit, boy.
You're part of the podcast. You're part of the team. You can actually join us. Come on.
Yo, Pax! Yo, it's Pax Americana! It's Pax Americana!
What?
Holy shit! Holy
played
Oh
it.
my god!
Holy shit!
Holy
Holy
shit.
fuck! Holy shit! It's the wait. Nah, I need to add Korean. Korean is not here. No. Pax.
6.
Yes.
When are we going to play My Little Pony? That's
No,
round 4.
no. I changed my mind, Donna. I don't think I wanna play My Little Pony. Also,
War crimes are magic.
yes, Donna. Yes, I know they are, my friend. I know.
5 audience. Can I, guys? If we get
Can
to
I
6,
get an
I
F
will
in the
shoot
chat, boys?
myself.
Can I get an F in the chat, boys? Can I get a
All my packs.
Okay, it's horrible.
So I think my insanity is taking over, which I don't. I am so.
Yeah, this is
done.
going to be. This is going to be a recurrent theme of the podcast.
Holy shit! Wait,
it
wait,
will
Kai,
begin-
give me a second. Give me a second.
What?
The PAX class was a type of Federation starship in services with Starfleet during the 32nd century. During that century, the USS Federation, a ship of this class, was the mobile headquarters for both the Federation and Starfleet. DIS died trying. Structure: the space station also served as Starfleet headquarters. Further, the Federation's executive branch and presumably the Federation Council were located here as well. Starfleet operated this facility, which was protected by a distortion field to keep its location secret. It had a main
However-
habitable section with twisting structures and closing streamers. Yo, I am a streamer! Of field generation energy at the station's center. Field generation panels in static positions were placed at a safe distance around the upper habitable section. Streams of energy for the field poured out of the poles of the station on twitch.tv///.
Oh, we have another sponsor today. So the sponsor
Slash.
for today is also
Mixed
ServerNet.
mapping.
ServerNet is the best. ServerNet is the best bot you can use for your Discord server because it allows your Discord server to join and talk with other Discord servers. Let's just say you have a Discord server, it's quite inactive, you don't have many people talking in it. Then just get ServerNet because with ServerNet you can get other servers and other people from other servers to talk in your server, so your server might seem more active than it actually is.
So it's basically a bot for
That's it.
schizophrenic people.
I just wanted to make folks happy.
Well,
why
why
they
they
replace
replace us?
It's just a schizophrenic bot, guys. It's just making you not lonely while you're lonely. It's a stimulation, the Matrix. They want you to think you're not alone, but you are alone, and nothing will change that fact. Not even a bot. So get your ass outside and get some bitches.
Mix.
Are you? Is that mapping
Stop
reference?
self-projecting.
I am
Oh, no.
currently okay. I am in my
You're currently indoors.
Well, yes, but I have found a woman. She is real. She is not in my imagination. She's
Wait,
also
guys.
not a boy.
Letter
Uh-huh.
letter E. Is that a mapping reference?
Probably.
No, it's Pax Britannica. Lotus? You want my honest opinion on Lotus or Kai's? Because if I say it, I'm gonna get fucking cancelled.
I don't know what we're talking about. Is Lotus a person or is it a mapping?
It's one of the most shitty. It's one of the best series I ever watched, and it's not bad at all.
Okay.
It's not overrated at all because it's made by Denya, who is a very good
I
friend of mine.
haven't watched Lotus. Oh yeah. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, Lotus is Denia's.
Yo, guys, it's the
mapping
series
thing.
that's
I haven't
90%
watched it,
carried by a
so I can't
character
say.
that's a fucking comedic relief. Cock. No, cork. No, you see. Now
I
you
can't
see.
judge, guys.
To be fully honest, Lotus
Oh.
is very overrated, and I'm being very honest here. Okay, it's
Skill issue.
it's on the swell. If I had to rate it from 1 to 10, it would be a 4.9 because it's below mid, in my opinion. I mean, many people think that about me as well.
You are below mid.
No, you are below. I mean,
No, you are below mid.
anyone saying Calamitas is bad is just like Hydra, and Hydra can't say that because Hydra is based. But like, anyways, I'm drifting away. So yeah, I my opinion is that it's overrated, but Denya is still a good friend. And
Drifting away from consciousness.
If I can clarify one thing, it's that this podcast is obviously going to have some discussions and some talk about some mapping things, but it's not just mapping. So don't expect this to be a mapping podcast. It's not a mapping podcast. It's it's going to have some mapping
It's a
because
Dynamus
we are
podcast.
connected.
Because
Yeah,
we
it
are
is, but
connected. We are not
it's-
like other mappers. I
No,
mean, we are
we
not
are
like
not
other
racist.
podcasts.
We are not racist. Woo!
We are connected.
We here
in
at Dynamus, we take pride in ourselves for being unlike other mappers by not talking solely about mapping.
Yeah, we are
We
special. Woo!
are different, unique, and better, I guess.
and
We
we
push
are not-
forward
wait,
the boundaries of what mapping can do,
Yes,
what
yes.
mapping can be, and what the people who
Woo!
map can hope to be, which is not much.
No, it is much, Donut. Keep going, Donut.
I mean,
Destroy
yes,
them.
yes. We
We
will
are-
push forward the boundaries, and we will
We will.
what
Yes.
we will push forward the boundaries.
Tatakae,
We will,
Eren Yeager. What the fuck?
yeah, what he said.
What I said, yeah.
Wow.
What mixed mapping has said is true, indeed.
Yeah, mixed
I guess.
mapping. So you see, oh yeah, yes, okay. Wait, we didn't talk about the Minecraft server, man. How you?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
That's
but
not something that
much.
mappers do.
I
True,
mentioned
wait,
it as a
we need to talk.
sponsor.
We need to. Yeah, okay. We need to talk about mixed mapping now. So, Donald, what's your opinion on mixed mapper? That's definitely not me, and you should definitely not
Mid.
watch. No.
Mid, honestly.
Nah. Cope. Just because I'm not playing My Little Pony mapping shit bullshit Hearts of Iron with you.
Wow.
Oh no, my answer would not have changed depending on that either.
Yeah.
I would still have said mid.
Yeah, well, Mr.
Why only-
Donatsu,
Yes?
how about you shut up? Oh! Yeah!
Why don't we drag mixed mapping into this conversation? I'm sure he would agree.
Yeah, wait, let me get him. Wait, give me a sec.
Yeah, get in. He's an audience right now.
Okay, alright. Can I get him here?
Yeah, hey guys, what do you want?
So we want to
Your
know.
mapping's mid.
Hey Kai, can you give me like
That's
terms
what-
to kick people? Yes, letter E. You should watch Calamitas. It's the best. It's also verified by Mr. Sepster himself as best fantasy series out there, and it's not even close. So you got your answer. Watch. Anyways, let me switch back to MixedMA.
Yeah.
Let me.
Oh my god,
Okay,
it's mixed
he's
MA.
back, guys. Yeah, he's back. He's back.
Hello. So did you talk to him?
Hey. Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was a good person.
Yeah,
I agree. He was such a generous person.
Yeah, I know him, man. He's
Kind
literally
and giving.
me. He's literally me.
He's literally-
Wow, literally true.
He's
Wow, I wish
literally
I could
me,
be
man.
such good friends. I wish I could be such good friends with people that I could become them.
Yeah, man, it would be so cool. Man, I wish
So
I
when
was
did you
more
meet
like him.
mixed? When did you meet mixed mapping?
Bro, I'ma be real. I met him in 2021 when he saved my ass from like women. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Oh, I thought you said you
I-
touched grass.
Nah, he got I got assaulted by women, and then he was like, "Step away, feminist."
He held out his agenda.
Yeah, and I was like,
They
"Thank
were
you, man."
blinded by the light.
And
Wow.
we're blinded by the light. And I was like, "This is not true. Feminism is the rights of women, not hatred against men." And then they believed me, and we
No.
were happily ever after.
How did we end up talking about feminism?
Well, you
This
see,
podcast
when
is
5 plus
weird.
2 equaled 10, there was a great rift in the cosmos,
Yeah.
which caused a great disturbance that caused universes to collide together to
Yeah,
produce this
the-
unnatural phenomenon,
Yeah,
which
the
we
force,
call
the force.
life. I
No.
guess the force.
Yeah, the
Wow.
force.
It mixed with life and created the
Oh
Jedi.
god.
Back
The
then,
So,
Jedi.
the Jedi is my invention. I created the Jedi.
Yes.
So guys, Uh, I think that's enough for the introduction. By the way, like
Oh, yeah, okay.
Who?
if you want to
Who?
continue the podcast,
No, no,
I'm
no.
fine with it
It's
until,
becoming
like,
too schizophrenic. I'ma be real.
It's
yeah,
Jover.
I agree.
It's
There's
Joe.
not much. So wait, so like any other serialized thing,
But
I
we're not
want
like
to
any
give
other
you some.
serialized
So,
thing.
let me just.
Yeah, we're not.
We're,
Ah!
we're
know that.
Dynamus.
Whoa,
We
what
take
the
pride in
Yes.
being
fuck?
different.
Yo,
We
that is
get
that is a
We
wasp.
get it.
There is a wasp outside my window.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's actually quite scary.
Help
That's actually
me.
quite scary.
Help me.
We take pride in
hate
being
wasps.
different.
Bro, I have no idea
Oh,
if the
no.
net can hold
And
it off.
pushing the boundaries of
It's so big.
schizophrenia.
It's so big. Help me. It's eating me.
Oh, well, that's so
I mean,
bad.
it's out-
When
wait,
you call mixed
but-
in here?
But isn't it like outside the window?
Bro, I have a net, and the net. I don't know if it's strong enough to pass the net. I'm too scared.
Oh my god.
Okay, I need to
Just
call this off.
Crush it.
I need to call this off. Man, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
first of all, watch mixed mapping, spelled like this.
Watch
Best mapper,
Calamitas.
watch Calamitas on Calamitas mapping series.
.com.
Watch. That was my ad, and I hope you liked this.
The most important part
Yes. Now,
is.
moving on to our next sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends is.
Oh my god.
Do you want to play? Are you bored of Dynamus podcast while Mix is currently dealing with his WASP issue? Not to worry, Raid Shadow Legends has got you covered. With PC level console graphics on mobile, you can enjoy the best gaming experience with simply by downloading it off of the App Store or Play Store. So with the link in the description.
He memorized the fucking
which is
ad.
called Dynamus 15.
Yes, the code is Dynamus15.
Dynamus.
and
No,
you will get
Dynamus
free-
30 because it's the 30th, you dumb idiot.
We're not 30 years old. We're 13 years old.
Oh,
obviously.
I am obviously 10. I'm obviously 10. Oh, it flew by
9.
again. Oh man, please. Help me.
So, okay, so I was going to say something else before, but yeah, I want
No.
to give you some ideas on what you could expect on the future episodes. So,
Less
you can
schizophrenia.
expect some,
Wazoi.
hopefully less schizophrenia,
Less
but you
doesn't
can
mean
expect
no.
people like. You can expect Hydri, hopefully in one of the episodes. Part of the team. So
No.
I hope Hydri comes out to join.
Cope.
You could expect an episode dedicated to the Minecraft server. It could be cool. You could expect an episode dedicated to mapping competitions, and you could expect an episode regarding let's just say one of the very old Dynamus projects that right now is getting 70k views per video on YouTube. I'm not kidding you. I'm talking about Zomni, but you will see what I'm talking about in a few episodes, hopefully.
Wazoi.
What the fuck is a Zomni?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's okay. So
It's kind of
Dynamus used to
schizophrenic.
have. No, I'm not joking. Dynamus used to have a project that then split off from Dynamus. It used to be a role play, and they made an entire community surrounding that. And now that community has opened a YouTube channel, and they're getting like 70k views on the videos. I'm not kidding you.
Well, okay, bro.
I
Yeah,
wish
you
I-
said
I
we are gonna talk about this on the podcast regarding it.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that.
Anyways, no, serious.
Yeah.
My friends, I hope you liked this pilot episode, which was the most schizophrenic shit I ever did in the last 6 months.
We don't have friends.
I hope you all have a nice and great and
You are imagining
uneventful
them
day.
just like the grass you touched.
Look! I'm not imagining them. I'm not imagining them. Okay.
Yeah, it's not
Okay,
good.
so
I don't think so.
again, watch Calamitous Lettery. if you don't watch Calamitous, I will find you. I will be inside your walls. And I will make you feel the pain you felt at you. Anyway, for any legal statements, this was a joke. And okay,
Looks like Raid Shadow Legends has
I'm
dropped
ending the
their
recording now.
sponsorship.
Goodbye.
They're gonna have to cut off the sponsorship.